timing? That timing! What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Please try. It played the second I opened. Okay, not gonna lie, that was really good timing. Hi everyone! Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to play more Odin Sphere with all of you. I did a little bit of grinding off stream, I think to the surprise of no one. But I didn't grind too much. The game mechanics actually does not let you grind that much in the beginning. It'll show you why later. Once you hit a certain point. No, I'm like, okay, I'll show you my level. I'll show you my level. There's no level 500. What the macaroni? Wait, didn't you ask me to reach level 500 on Cat Quest on Tuesday? What is with you and level 5? Kendo! What's it? You guys are eating way too much. What food gives you gas? You're eating too much popcorn. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of food with air in it, and popcorn came to mind. Because you make popcorn with air, right? Cheeseburger. Don't you dare. I think I know what you're implying, and I don't like what you're implying. You take that back, sir. The best level 500? Is there actually a game that gives you 500 levels? So I'm level 18. I think I was level 9 or 10 last time. I don't super remember. But let's continue the story. And let's not fart anymore. Everybody. We just started with... This is a very beautiful game. Let's talk to the NPCs first. Have I talked to these NPCs before? I can't remember. Did I talk to you before?
Witch. The king let her live, yet she repays his kindness with evil. Princess Griselda died to gain the cauldron, and now her death is meaningless.
Lord Brigan shall surely administer punishment. Just a short time ago, he took the witch and headed to Horn Mountain.
Oh, okay. We have not talked to the NPCs yet. Also, Lord Brigan is a big butt. Big butt. We don't like Lord Brigans. Me and my homies, we all don't like Lord Brigan.
Princess Gwendolyn! War is coming to Arion. The war the king predicted. The cauldron is essential in order to stand victorious and help us conquer the entire continent.
You mean the war my father started? Did he predict it or did he start it? Hi, Loon! How's it going, Loon? Also, I wonder if Soapensy will be here today, because Soapensy was asking me a question that I said I would answer on stream, but I want to do it when he's out. Hello! Thank you for the apple.
Your face is so pale. Princess Gwendolyn, are you feeling ill?
Oh, hi, Soapensy! Hello! Hi! I was just talking about you. Wait, do I need to... I can't remember. Do I have Horn Mountain? I remember I need something that... Oh, and I also made a lot of food. Ignore it. I need them for later. What accessory do I have? What accessory do I have? What accessory do I have? Alright, give me one. Oh, it's what I want to talk about. Chuck chicken at Soapensy. No, chicken at me.
You'll freeze to death.
Dry chicken.
Buy some medicine to keep you warm before you go.
Oh yeah, I need to buy some warmers. I need to buy some warmers. Yes, warmers. Because Horn Mountain is a snow mountain. It can cause you an effect called ice. You'd basically freeze. I have too much in my... Oh yeah, so Pensy, because you were asking me about the preparations I did when I started streaming, right? And I said I'm too lazy to type it all out, so I'll answer it on stream. So I am hoping to do that when we're doing the more smacking stuff part, like not the story part. Do I have too much stuff? I think I have too much stuff. I can put away... What can I put away? I think this is okay? I can't... Oh! Okay, yeah, understood. Thank you for letting me know, Loon. We'll find another time for us to all do it. Too much food? There is no such thing as too much food.
Father? That girl, Velvet, is she someone special to you, Father?
She resembles the princess I once loved. To lose her again now. Gwendolyn, please leave me. I do not wish you to see me like this.
My mother and sister devoted their lives to the king. I never heard him devote so many words of affection to me, ever.
If you leave her, she will be executed. That will make you the king's only surviving daughter. You will no longer have to compete for his love.
True. If only she were gone. But if she dies, Father will suffer even more.
Are you saying you will save her? This girl who cares nothing for you? If you do, you are committing treason. You will no longer be welcome here. Will you persist in this folly? There will be no way to redeem yourself. How can you willingly choose to walk the path to your own death?
Gwendolyn is like the biggest, saddest cinnamon roll in the world. All she wants to do is to be loved by her father, and even if she cannot, she'd rather sacrifice herself just to make her father happy. Like, she's now gonna go save Velvet, or she's gonna try at least, gonna save Velvet, her half-sister, that her father clearly loves more than her. And I think before...
Emotional damage!
And I think before she already had a bit of an inferior... What is it called? Inferiority complex, because her sister was the one who first used this spear and is so much stronger and is the commander. Like, I think she only got this position after she died. Like, her sister died. So it seems that she can just never be her father's favorite. Oh, it's a prof! Good morning, prof! Oh yeah, it's probably early morning right now, right? Because when you came to my weekend stream, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. for you. So this is probably a normal morning time for you? Schmidt, yeah. Muggleseed. I have worked 55 hours this week and you just finished work? Bro! Oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh. Wait, but you said you awoke. Oh, you just finished work? At 2 a.m. shift? Or a shift that ends at like 1 or 2 a.m.? I woke up at the kitty boy. Where's the kitty? Oh, get in the box? Okay. 2 a.m. as to holy cow. What time do you have to sleep or wake up? That's cray-cray. Oh, my hour is fine. It's like 6 p.m. over here. Oh, hi, Sinat. Wait. Sinat, it's late for you. I don't remember. I can't remember time zones. I have enough trouble remembering my own time. Level 10? Huh! I'm like... Oh, I hate these. I'll tell you why I hate these. These ones, if they even touch you, you turn to ice. So you cannot tank their damage. You gotta run from them. You gotta run from them. If they touch you, you freeze. These are like my least favorite ones. Just because I can't tank damage. Hi, Tom Rock. Oh, I got a recipe. Ow. Oh, the Wandering Chef. Yes. My name is Mori. Ow! I'm a puka chef. traveling the world to hone and perfect my cooking skills. I also run a touring restaurant, serving the finest fare wherever there are hungry travelers in need. In this game, food is how you get a lot of levels. So once you unlock the cooking mechanic, then you get to level up like crazy. The problem is, my menu is what you might call somewhat lacking in variety. So gentle reader of this flyer, I would humbly ask a favor. I have heard that there are many recipes scattered across Arion. If you run across any recipes of culinary import, please allow me to take them. Not without reward, of course. If you obtain a recipe and the ingredients listed on it, please summon me immediately. Honestly, I think it works like that in real life. You level up when you eat. You only need ring one of the magic bells I've set across the land, and I shall be there in a trice with my puka magic. I will do my utmost to make you a delicious meal with whatever you may bring. Warning, do not play this game hungry. I do not recommend watching this game hungry because in this game, the food is extremely delicious. They also show the way that they eat, the sound effects and everything. It's really delicious. And I'm so excited to show you how good the food looks. It's like, I think Vanillaware is known for how good their food looks. Oh, a cat ear? Okay. Give me 1 second. ASMR. Is everything ASMR to you guys? 33 in game form. What's the next stream? Oh, tomorrow's stream is so exciting. Please take pics. It's called screenshots, Sanat. I'm saving for the drawing stream. Yeah. It's very exciting. Nick, tomorrow, me, Gidio, and Pastry and Soleil are doing an Overcooked 2 collab. And I'm really excited because I think we're gonna get along so well. Especially because me and Pastry have played it a little bit before. So we're gonna be the senpais. We're gonna carry. Yes! We can cook! We can cook! Oh, macaroni, yes! Tutorial. Touring restaurant. You can summon Murray, the traveling chef at rest areas, and have him cook. You talk too fast. You need both the ingredients and recipe to have Murray cook for you. When it's overcooked, it's tomorrow at 5 p.m. PDT. I'm going to always tell 2 truths and 1 lie for all information. But Pastry, the game's gonna tell you what to do as well. I don't know, are we gonna do a tutorial? Are we starting where we left off? Are we gonna start from the beginning? I don't think it really matters. I see fire everywhere. I'll tell you why there was fire everywhere at one point. Pastry at one point started throwing everything at me, including the fryers, the dishes, the pans. He threw everything in his kitchen at me. And I was like, bro, what are you doing? You need those. And he just quietly just kept throwing everything at me until his kitchen was no more. Obtain an ingredient in the recipe from the wooden box to your left. Omelet recipe. It was awesome. It was a very funny moment. Because a cat in the box and I'm feeling extra German. Call me can't say that word. Mika left stove on. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that you can burn rice. An entry has been added to the text archive. Omelet recipe. Oh shoot. Did I forget again? I think I forgot again. Why? Can someone remind me to change my settings with approved pastry? No! Because you specifically can burn everything. What are you trying to say? Okay, let's make an omelet. Let's make an omelet. An omelet. Remember all the forests you visited? It was an accident!
You're a Valkyrie from the Demon Lord's realm, yes? My name is Mori. I'm known as the Traveling Puka Chef. Oh my! It seems you have one of the recipes I'm looking for. If you hand me it and the ingredients, I shall do my best to prepare the dish for you. Huh? A new recipe! Allow me to add it to the menu.
Aha! I've come up with a new recipe. No, Prof! I cook instant noodles with the microwave. Well, mind you, I haven't cooked it since I was a kid, but... And also, I wasn't the one who did it, my mom did, but we used the microwave. I didn't do it, but my mom used the microwave. She would put water in with the instant noodle, and then put it in the microwave for about 3 minutes.
Now then, what do you want to order?
It works. Omelette! Look at how much experience I get. And also, I get maximum HP. My maximum HP goes up whenever I eat. Like, each time I eat, I get 5 additional HP. Why is it criminal? It works. Wait, let me unbox myself. With a pot? No, that's too much work. With a pot means you have to use a stove, and you have to actually watch how you cook, right? But with a microwave, you just put it in a bowl, put water and the noodles in a bowl, and then microwave it for 3 minutes. You know, I say that, but I've actually never had cup noodles before. It sounds both easier and harder at the same time. Amuletto! Once you choose to cook, you can select an ingredient to use from your bag or item box. This time, you have an egg in the bag, so select it with X. What cup? Cook it in a cup? Oh, he's gonna give me an omelet.
As you wish.
It looks so good already. Look at that!
Sorry for the wait.
Doesn't that look so good? Omuraisu.
Wait your further patronage.
I have never had omuraisu before. Eating Mori's cooking will greatly increase your experience points, as well as increase your maximum HP. Furthermore, you'll gain bonus experience up to 3 times whenever you eat a meal from a new recipe. Let's eat it 2 more times. I made more eggs while I was grinding levels, so I can eat 2 more times. No, come back, come back. Wait, what did pastry say? It's definitely easier. You just stick the whole cup in the microwave and fill it with water for 12 minutes? You put milk before... Oh, I don't put milk in my cereal. I have it in a glass. So I'll have a cereal in a bowl and milk in a glass, and I eat them separately. I do want to try omuraisu at least once, but I'm not really sure where they serve it near me.
Touring restaurant. My seat, Horn Mountain is always quite cold. I shall prepare a
What?
warming meal for you. Now then, what do you want?
Give me them eggs. Give me them eggs. Give me them eggs. What? Because the bowl. What?
Very well.
Oh.
Leave it to me.
I mean, when you eat it, if I have a glass full, like a sip of milk from a glass,
Enjoy your meal.
and I eat a bite of cereal, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. I'm gonna skip over it. We don't need to watch her eat an omelet twice, but I'm gonna eat 1 more time.
Is there anything else you want?
Yeah, give me another omelet. I have to show you guys how an omelet is made. No, how an egg is made. You have to get a chicken. I'm gonna raise a chicken.
Leave it to me.
I also have to kill it though, but I will show you how it works. Mika and food are like 2 sides of a magnet. They're together, but they don't want to connect. What do you mean? I eat
Thought of a
food.
new arrangement to a recipe. I shall add it to the menu.
Cheese omelet. I don't have cheese though, so if you eat enough of something, he might sometimes come up with a new recipe. How eggs are made?
anything
Yes.
else you wanna
Yes, I
order?
gotta show you how eggs are made. Yes. Do you eat the burger at one piece?
Thank
No,
you
but
very
cereal.
much.
Okay. I did try once. Once in my life, I did try doing the whole put milk and cereal thing, and I didn't like it. Now, I'll tell you why. First of all, I have to eat really fast, or the cereal gets soggy. Second of all, once I finished eating the cereal, I didn't want to drink the milk from the bowl. It felt like I was eating like leftover water or something. It felt kind of gross, you know? And I don't want to throw away the milk. It felt wasteful. That's why yeah, cereal soup. It feels weird. Because when I eat noodles, when I eat, for example, Korean noodles pho, I never drink the soup. I never drink the soup of any noodles I eat. So it's the same with cereal. It's the same logic. That's why I don't do it. Okay, now I gotta show you how eggs are made. I already know you're gonna call me evil, but that's literally a game mechanic, okay? Oh, Muggle confit recipe! I've come up with a new recipe! Oh, I'm gonna try eating this. Do I have... I might not have Muggles right. Wait, I can just grow one, silly! Let me grow a Muggle first. I thought... No, oh no, pho is... Sorry, Vietnamese. Vietnamese. I'm so sorry. I mixed it up. Taiwanese noodles would be like beef noodles, I think. But Taiwan, I like their fried chicken. Taiwanese fried chicken. Are you gonna squeeze a chicken till it pops out? It's probably easier to show you. Where is the my storage? Where's my storage? Ah, there's my storage. Okay. So I need an egg and I need a lot of seed. Egg and a lot of seed. And I'll show you. Why? What? Why? Oh, did you think Uncle Roger was Taiwanese or something? Wait, actually, I don't know. I don't know what he is. Okay, so this is the egg. And I am gonna hatch it with the power of seeds. How do I drop something again? No. Oh, drop item. 1, 2. So it takes 3 seeds to turn a chicken. Sorry, I take a chick into a chicken. Then every 3 seeds it eats, it's gonna pop out an egg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Have more seeds. Let me get more seeds. I want to get more bang for my buck, you know? 1, 2. I'm gonna check all my milk. Oh, here's a chick. Here's a chick, you see? It's gonna eat it. It's gonna eat it. It's gonna eat it. And then it's gonna turn big. Watch. No, come back. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, look! It grew into a chicken. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I just gotta wait till it comes around and eats these seeds, and it's gonna pop out the eggs. Okay, have some good noodle. Pot noodle. See? That's 1 egg. Come back. They don't always eat immediately, but they eventually will. Got 1 more egg. 1 more egg. Lastly. Come on, finish your meal. Come back. Finish your dinner. Finish your dinner so you can become dinner. I dropped... No, I don't want to drop the seed. Chicken, come on, come back. Eat your dinner. Come back. Where are you going? No, over there. Over there, bad boy. Go to dinner, no bed. Go. Ugh. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't eat all their food and you have to bring it out to them. All right. Okay, come here. I will. Not by choice, though. Hey, come here. There. Breakfast in bed. Come on. There's just 2 more. Eat it. So that's all the eggs I need right now. So I'm gonna give it a high 5 with my spear. Hey, good job! Oh, look, a chicken! What? Not waste not. It's literally a game mechanic. I have to. Look how many chickens I got. Look how many chickens I got. Oh, but let's eat a muggle though. Let's eat a muggle. It looks nice. I'm gonna distract you all with nice food. Hi guys! This chicken does not want to become nugget. It has become nugget. Let me eat my muggle.
Maury's touring restaurant. My secret Horn Mountain is always
a little bit.
Now then, what?
Muggle. I just want to show you all the foods out there. Every single dish looks so good. Look.
Enjoy your meal.
Oh gosh. Murray, this traveling chef, is a new feature in the remake. Was not in the PS2 section. So it's really nice because some characters do not unlock the restaurant, which you will see much later in the game. Gwendolyn specifically, she does not unlock the restaurant until endgame. So she was not able to level up much at all. So adding the traveling chef made it so that even without the story context, you're still able to eat food and level up. would you try these dishes if someone made them for you? But muggle's not a real fruit, Sanad, so it's not even possible. Muggles aren't real. Wait, not in the Harry Potter sense. Not in the Harry Potter sense. I'm gonna make sure I don't have too much random stuff. Okay, I don't expect to need that much stuff. Challenge is it's literally not a real thing. It's a made-up fruit, bruh. I guess you can pretend it's a mango. Ugh. Ugh. Aren't real, it's just an excuse. What? How? The macaroni? You know what? Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Ugh. Oh, let's do a hard fight. I'm not over leveled. I'm sufficiently leveled enough. Oh, I hate this one. Never mind. This is a new boss in the PS3, 4 Vita remake, and I hate this guy. This is my least favorite because it's so annoying. It is so annoying. Motherfucker! He summons so many monsters and he's so hard to hit. You can only hit him on his nose. Ah! And he's got monsters on top. Get down from there. Ow! And you can't spam because, ow, see? You can't just spam. Oh. See, he protects his vulnerable spot. How dare you? Ah! How dare you protect yourself? No! Ah! No! Muggles are not a veggie. It's a fruit, bro. Ow! So even if ah! Oh, he's flying around the world. Get back here! Get back! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's that? I forgot what that attack does. I die! Status effect: freeze. You will move slowly or be completely frozen. If freeze levels up for a set amount of time, rapidly press the directional buttons and action buttons to hasten the healing process. Directional buttons? Wait, wrong buttons. Okay, I need a cooler. Not cooler, warmer. I'm so slow. Ow! I am doing so bad on this stage. I don't think I got an S. Because I sustained a lot of damage. Really? I got an S? Oh, thank you. I mean, I'll take it. I need a healing potion. So the fruits aren't real. You gotta create new fruits? What does Spirit Stone do? Luckstone detox time. Item? Oh, max PP up. Oh, sure. I guess I'll go to the left. Yeah, all the fruits in this game, there's Napples, there's Millberries, and there's Muggles. There's grapes, but grapes are real. And they're green, the only grape that I... Oh, these guys are okay. They're just fat. Ow! Oh, macaroni, what happened? What? punch a princess in the face? That's oh, it's not over yet. You're giving me the challenge of rewriting history by creating 3 new fruits for the world. I mean, if you take over the world and your most evil plan is making new fruit, I say power to use an ad. Cyclone. Creates a frigid tornado. It can freeze those who touch it. I'm gonna take over the fruit. Just because they're new fruit doesn't mean they'll be popular though. Like, what if they taste horrible? I'm just saying. Why do you assume just because it's new means it's good? Like, there's some fruits that I don't like. I actually can't think of any fruit I don't like because I've only eaten apples before. It's actually really hard for me. Well, I made them, so I'm gonna remake them so they taste good. Tastes like what? If you make them taste like an apple, I'll eat it, okay? Because I eat apples. Crunchy ones. Sparkle! Oh. Oh yeah, so while I'm wandering around, if they taste horrible, just mark up. Isn't that kale? Isn't that what happened to kale? I was reading about food fads and they said up until kale became a food fad, the only people who bought kale, like majority of the market that bought kale, is Pizza Hut. Because apparently they use kale to decorate their salad bars, not even to eat, just for decoration. And then suddenly, kale became like a health food and everybody wanted to eat kale. But I don't think it tastes good. Not that I had it before, but it's just seaweed, right? Oh look, snow people! Killed them! They're hiding loot in their bodies. You love kale? How do you make them? I saw kale chips before. Yeah, isn't kale seaweed? It's in the waters, right? You get them from the ocean. That's where the fish lives. Ugh. What am I fighting? Kales grow on land? No, but... Oh, you know what I was thinking of? Kelp! I think I was mixing up kale with kelp. Because kelp is the ones in the water, right? Oh my goodness. Seriously, up until this very moment, I thought kale would be really salty because they harvest it from the sea. Oh, kelp! Yeah, see? I told you, I don't just make up stuff. Just got a little confused, but I had the logic there, right? And they look the same. They're all wrinkly and dark green and stuff. You know why I know kelp is in water? Because the mythical water beast, Kelpie! Kelpie is from the sea. That's how I remember kelp is from the water. I do not want to use this one. I don't want to upgrade this. Seaweed though. Actually, I love seaweed. The seaweed snack you buy in like Asian grocery stores, I really like eating them. But I'm a little messy eating them, so I don't eat them too much, but they're good. I have never had sushi before. Yeah, I've never had sushi before, but I do like katsudon. I realized katsudon is not sushi, so I realized that what I said does not actually make sense. I was like, I've never had sushi before, but I had katsudon. I mean, they use the same rice. I had sushi once, way too expensive or way too little. Maybe if you went to an expensive sushi place, but I think there's definitely some cheaper sushi places out there. Like fast foodie sushi. You love sushi? What kind do you like? There was a sushi place, yeah? If you come here, I'll get you stuff for... Oh, do you guys have those rotating sushi places? those you can tend to control how much it costs because it's like $1 a plate or something. What's it called? Rotating sushi restaurant? I think if I eat sushi, the only one I'll eat is the egg one. I don't want to be stuffed with cold and damp rice with no cooked fish. Oh, snap. There's a lot of different kinds out there. There's egg sushi. There's cooked sushi. Yeah, there's also egg sushi. It's cooked egg. It's like a rolled egg sushi. Yeah, egg sushi. It is like a cooked rolled egg. Bruh, do you know there's spam sushi? I think is it a Filipino thing? I don't remember, but it's egg, spam, nori, seaweed, and sushi rice. I forgot the name, but that's apparently a pretty popular thing. I think it's in the Philippines. I don't remember. It's so expensive. I guess it depends on where you go. Mind you, I've never had sushi before, so I don't know how much it actually costs. You got pizza, Ritcatrick? What kind of pizza? You have to try it here. Well, Signat, is Denmark known for having a lot of multicultural foods? Like, you have a lot of Taiwanese food, Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, Vietnamese food. Is there Chinatown in Denmark? Just get a cheap plane ticket? You mean mailing yourself? Bruh, I don't know if anybody wants to travel with the way that a lot of airports are these days. I don't know if you heard, but Canadian airports, especially the airport in Toronto, is apparently known for being the worst airport in the world right now due to a lot of issues. Oh, I got a bigger bag! Now I can carry more stuff. Oh yeah, so I was gonna, so I keep forgetting. So I was gonna talk a little bit about, mainly to answer Sophie's question, because I'm too lazy to type it out, but what kind of preparations I made before I started actually streaming. It was specifically a 1 month of preparation, but it's really haphazard. It's really haphazard. I went from not knowing anything about Twitter, Twitch, and streaming and Twitter to debuting within like 1 or 2 months. It was a very crazy month. But okay, let me not spam you guys with information, but just mainly focus on my preparations. Well, first of all, my model, Yoichi said I could just do PNG, but I really wanted to try doing the moving thing. Wait, let me just see what's the next thing. I'm gonna do 2 things at once. I'm gonna engage with various conversations and talk about my stuff at the same time. We have a few places to serve food from other places, usually because they're owned by people in that country. I don't know if they have more in the capital where I live. There's so much. You don't have a Chinatown? How do you get cheap buns? How do you get the cheap buns? They're known for having good buns. Wait, I got ambushed. Oh yeah, so I was Googling how to make a model that moves with me, and people were recommending VRoid, which is a free program that can help you make avatars. So I downloaded VRoid, and that was another huge battle on my own because I didn't know how to make models. There was so much tutorials and so much forums and searching and Googling, and then I had to make it move, right? So I paired it with my webcam, but my webcam didn't work. I had a really old webcam. So I rushed out to buy a new webcam. And then you know what I realized when I came back? When I came back, the new webcam also didn't work. And I was like, oh snap, am I just doomed? And it turns out that I just forgot to enable a setting in Windows that would let me use my webcam. So I didn't even need to buy a new webcam. But I figured I did anyways, and I had a coupon for $20 off. So I'm like, it's okay. So now I have a really old webcam and a new webcam. What are you making? Something for you? No, so Sophie was asking what kind of preparations did I make or did I do before I started streaming? So I'm kind of talking about how I got stuff ready. And the first thing I did was my model, which I used with VRoid, and that took long time. And then I had to pair it with my webcam, which I had to buy a new one. And it turns out the issue wasn't even my webcam, it was my computer settings, but I wouldn't have known, right? Well, one doesn't work very well. It's very old and very cheap. My current one isn't super expensive, but when I did my research, they said this was for like a low to medium price. It's probably the best one out there, so I got this one. Oh, Blender! Yes, I also wanted to try Blender. Really hard to figure out. And then I had to figure out OBS. Wait, let me read this out. Hi, Pert! While you can certainly cook a fresh chicken egg on its own, there's a smarter use for them. You can incubate an egg and raise the chick to have it lay even more eggs. First, place the egg on the ground. I mean, I've done all this before, but chicken egg need no warmth to hatch into a chick. Next, drop seeds in front of them. The chick will eat them, and after enough food, it will mature into a chicken. Well-fed chickens lay more eggs. If you have no further need for eggs, you can slay the chicken for its meat instead. This method yields large amounts of food with minimal investment. Keep an eye on the chickens and chicks, though. They devour any seeds left on the ground. We literally just did that. Oh yeah, okay, so OBS was also crazy hard, especially doing the settings, like audio settings and whatnot. That also took a lot of Googling in forums and checking out what's a setting. The first few streams I didn't even know what's a filter. I didn't know what's an audio filter. So I'm so sorry, especially like Pert and other people who was in my first few streams. When I screamed, I probably burst a bunch of people's eardrums because the audio was probably peaking like crazy because I didn't know how to do filters. The introductory tutorials to OBS don't teach you about filters, at least not the ones I went to. A lot of my streaming stuff is self-taught because I didn't want to bug people for everything. I only asked questions if I absolutely could not figure it out. And then, what else? Oh, and then my earphones. I have to get an... Oh, thank you. Even when I peeked... I'm sorry, I tried so hard not to scream. But I was playing Hollow Knight. You can't expect me not to scream with Hollow Knight. Patrick. And then I had to... Oh, I had to figure out my capture card. Oh, thank you, thank you. So capture card was fine. I just bought the same one that Yoichi bought. It was cheap and it works. So that is good for my games. What else? Oh, so my earphones. I gotta tell you. Before I started streaming, when I was trying to do some test videos, you know what was my setup? I had a standalone mic that looks like, you know those intercom ones? Like you press a button to start recording. It's like there's a base and a wire, not wire, like it's almost like you're at a podium. Yeah, I think intercom is the best way I can put it. But there's a base, then it kind of goes up. Man, should I draw this? You guys want an illustration? Should I hook up my tablet and start drawing it? Well, anyways, it looks like an intercom. And then I had my hook-on earphones. Of course. Wait. I should just have this plugged in by default these days. Give me 1 second. Open my critter. So I'll show you my very cheap setup. But then I bought something else right before I started actually streaming. Just give me 1 second. I have to open it. Alright. You gonna pop up? Britta? Are you shy? Are you shy again? Britta? 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 Bro, why you shy, bro? It'll pop up. Give it time. Give it time. Let me just test it while it's warming up. Oh, hello. Ow! Did someone smack me? Hello. Why you smack me? Favorites. Okay. So, when I first started, before my official stream, I like this song. Do you know it? Have you heard it before? You should play The Good Life? What is that? Is that a copyright-free song? So this was what my mic looked like. It had like this wire part is like what? Why is pregnant? Why is the wire pregnant? This song is from a game? Wait, but I got it from a copyright-free place. What the macaroni? Did they lie to me? Am I gonna get banned now? Okay. On, off button. Oh, this was my mic. Oh, I see, I see. No, I did not think that. I thought games make their own music. So, this was my mic. Black. It's like the wire. So this is what it looks like. And my headphones were like this. Like this kind. It's a hook-on earphone. This was my setup. So I will wear this with my hook-on earphones, and then I just lean into Beats by Dr. These were like $10 on eBay, bro. But then I realized it's really hard to talk because this does not. It's just really hard to use in a streaming sense. Not all devs. Oh, that is fair. That is fair. And then so I bought another one that everybody hated. No one hated it until I told them why. Do I still remember what it looks like? Do I still remember what it looks like? It's like this. I think it's like this. Kind of like this kind, but why did people hate it so much? I don't remember. They called it I think people were calling it a tech support earphone. I don't remember why. And of course, it's wired as well. I think some people hated it because it started to hurt me after 20 minutes. Let me go back to the game. The office headphones. It wasn't bleeding, it was just pinching me. It never bled. It just hurt. Don't you put that evil on my headphone. I still have it. Yeah, tech support. So if tech support uses it, it has to be good, right? Because they use it to support their customer service. And... Oh, what, man, everyone's having that reaction. I think I was having I still remember the moment I was having a collab with David. And I was casually mentioning how my current headphones... one of the reasons why I was only streaming about 2 hours at the time, like you'll see in my earlier streams, I don't usually stream more than 2 hours because that's when my ears start to hurt. Because, oh, I remember now. I forgot to show you one part. Sorry. With my headphone, I was with you on those streams. Oh, with my headphones, it didn't cover my ears. It only went to here. Like my headset, like only covered here. So it was basically pinching against me. Yeah, I didn't stream more than 2 hours. One of the reasons is this is my ear, and this is my headphone. It was sorry, it's my ear's bigger. So like this is my ear, and this will basically be pinching. If I don't wear it at a certain angle, it pinches even more. But I can suck it up for about 2 hours. But after about 2 hours, it starts to hurt for a couple hours afterwards, so I have to stop. I still remember casually mentioning that to David on stream when we were doing Undertale, and then he was like, "Don't wear things that hurt yourself," and I'm like, "No, it's fine." And honestly, I still think it's fine because for the first 2 hours, it's okay. It only hurts when I do it longer than I should. What else did I do when I was setting up? So I obviously had to make a Twitter, Discord, and Twitch account, all things I never had, and I had to learn a lot about that. But then it was just mostly practicing. I did a lot of practice videos, like without streaming. I just practiced talking and playing a game and seeing how I monitor stuff. But once I had the OBS, my avatar, and I was using Stream Elements, which I still do. I was using all the free overlays, which I still am. I really love sound, so a good headset is extreme. So having a bad headset is the hearing quality is fine, and honestly, for its price range, I think the audio was fine as well. Like, my current one is really good, but when you look back at my old one, it's also not that bad. Now, why I got this one is... Why I got my current mic... It's... it's... I'm not sure. I think those who know will know, and... I'm just kind of afraid people might try doing the same thing again. Wait, let me find a boss first. Multiple people offered to buy me a new headset, but then one actually did. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. My current headset is a present. That was extremely, extremely unexpected, and to this day, I still cannot believe. I still cannot believe I got this beautiful, high-quality mic as a present. This demon, there's actually origins. When we play a bit more in the game, it'll explain what these demons came from, and I'll tell you, it's a sad origin. Oh, you know what? Why am I not using potions? Stupid. Wait. I gotta burn him. Burn! Burn! Feel my wrath! No, it's trying to chase me. No! Oh, let's burn you again. Take it! It's called tools. These demons have a tragic backstory, but I won't spoil, but you will find out more about it later. Anyways, I'm sorry I sounded so sus when I talked about this mic as a present. I'm actually very, very happy and grateful, and I'll straight out name drop that it was Video who got this for me, and I'm so incredibly appreciative. They just found a loophole, because as you know, I don't have a throne or anything like that, but they found a loophole and got me this mic. It's a really, really nice mic, too. And that's how I got an upgrade.
Welcome to Mori's Touring Restaurant.
Yeah, give me the muggles. Give me the muggles. I need to eat the muggles twice. More omelets? No more omelets for now. Because I have to save my food. When I get more recipes that need eggs, I want to have eggs for it. I'm not telling you what's the loophole. But there was a loophole.
Sorry for the...
Let me eat one more time just to get all the bonus experience.
Will that be all?
Yeah, okay. There.
As you wish.
I still remember, it's so funny how it happened though. So, in between my old mic and my current mic, I actually bought another headset, which cost more. I bought a pair of headset, I think it's about $70, $80 Canadian, which I think is quite expensive. I know the plate just floats out. It's magical. And then the problem was, and Kendo will know, because I think Kendo and Pert were both there. I sounded really strange. Like the audio was really good and it was comfortable. It didn't hurt me. But the mic part was really weird. As they said, it sounded like I was talking with my nose pinched. I was like, oh. And I didn't want to sound weird, right? I'd rather my ears be in pain than sound weird. So I went back and put on my old headphones. And then in one of the streams when I was mentioning that, like Jinio came by and asked me. So they said, so Mika, your current headset, is the issue mainly the mic, but the audio is good? And I said, yeah, the audio, as in the hearing audio, is really good. It goes over my ears, so it doesn't pinch my ears. So it doesn't hurt. But the mic is weird, and you know, if I want to stream, I can't have a bad mic. So they said, all right, when do you have to return it by? I was like, well, I'm thinking of returning it. And I think the return date was like within a month. So I said, I think I have like 2-3 weeks more. And they said, okay, well, don't return it. Don't return it until, I don't know, like March 21st, okay? I was like, why? Why should I not return it until March 21st? They're like, just don't. You'll see. Then I went to one of their streams once had a casual conversation, and they said, well, someone's ambushing. Mika's getting a new mic soon, so the audio issue should be solved. I'm like, wait, I'm not getting another new mic. I just got a new headset. And they're like, well, I'm getting a new mic. Surprise! I'm like, what? You're joking, right? They're like, and then a few weeks later, I got a new mic. So right now, my headset is the headset that I bought, the one that is comfortable to wear but has weird audio. And I'm using that. Why are you telling people to use bits? So right now I'm using the mic that Jideo got me and the headphones that I bought for myself that are comfortable but has a weird mic. Obviously, I took out the mic. Huh. 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 Yeah. 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 So yeah, honestly, I didn't do... Why is my grade so low? Unfair. There are 5 types of currency on the continent of Arion. The 2 currencies globally accepted by merchants are Regnan Silver and Titanian Gold. Regnan Silver is a common favorite of the populace. The iconic raven is immediately recognizable. Titanian Gold, embossed with the profile of the previous king, is worth 10 silvers. It's my gold! You back away from my gold. The remaining 3 coins were minted by the fallen nation of Valentine. They are no longer accepted as tender. The Ariel coin bears a relief in the likeliness of Valentine's beloved princess. The Valentinian gold is branded with a royal crest. You sound like Golem from the Lord of the Rings. My precious. The commemorative coin has a striking heart motif to its design. Collectors now prize the coins of Valentine as works of art from a now defunct magic civilization. Consequently, they're not used for common purchases and transactions. However, there is a rumor that Pukas, who have recently become more active in trade, favor Valentinian coins. If you manage to obtain some, it might be a valuable asset when bartering with them. Oh, are we done? Did I forget to buy the map in this region? I'm stupid. Guys, I'm stupid. I went past the map seller and I forgot to buy the map. That's like the first thing I should be doing in every chance I get. I think I was busy talking about my mic. So now just imagine that cat gif and you know how I'm looking at you right now. It's that cat. Sell me a map, please.
I thought I got away from the goblins, and now I meet the Demon Lord's daughter. You're not going to kill me. Buy something, will you?
Well, the one for Sanad would be... Ow! Like... The one for Sopan Sea will be... Oh no, slightly mouth open. I like that one. Oh. Okay, I'll wear cat ears, but I'm not a cat, okay? I want to make that clear. But I'm not a cat. Area map, Smethia. You obtained area map. Oh, egg toast. Dude, we're eating egg toast. Oh, we're eating good tonight. Egg toast, egg on toast. I've always wanted to try egg on toast. Oh, Smekya! I think I have a hot cross buns. Looks like a... No, would you say that, watermelon looks like a zebra? Don't ask. Okay, let's have some egg on toast. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm having egg on toast. Wait, I need one more hot cross bun. I'm gonna buy one more hot cross bun. I'm gonna eat 3 of them. Is egg on toast a takeout? Wait, let me see. Isn't that you can cook in this game? Look.
Maury's touring restaurant. My secret ingredient is sincerity. Horn Mountain is always quite cold. I should prepare a warming meal for you. I see you have a new recipe. Please, allow me.
Now let me make egg on toast first.
What do you...
Oh, it's a takeout. Okay, I don't really like takeout. Because with takeout stuff, you can use it as an item, but you can't get bonus experience. I'll make 1, but that's it. I'm not gonna make more than that.
Very well. Leave it to me.
Meanwhile, I'll tell that joke. Let me see.
Sorry for the wait.
Do I get a picture? Do I get a picture? I don't even get a picture of the food? Macaroni, I'm never doing that again. Okay, what starts with E, ends with E, and has only 1 letter in it?
I await.
So what starts with E? Nope, it's not E. Oh, there's the egg on toast. That gives me flashbacks. I? No, not I. You want the answer? I've unlocked everything here. Okay, so what starts with E, ends with E, and has only 1 letter in it? An envelope. Get it? Get it? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, I knew it. I knew you would say that. I'm gonna give you that cat stare. I was better. But how is E though? It's I. It doesn't even do the punchline. Ow! Wait, ow, 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 ow. You liked it. You liked it. Ow. Okay, let's do the boss fight. I'm sufficiently leveled, so I feel comfortable doing it. Wait, I gotta get this Mandragora. Let's say first. It ends with E. But how is I a letter? I has 3 letters in it. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. That's actually really good, Sanad. All right, let's do the boss fight. It's a joke.
We haven't found the dragon yet. Is Wagner really here, as this girl says he is? Go find him! All of you, go! I don't mind that he isn't here. I never wanted to meet the dragon.
Sanad, look, it's a Viking who drinks. What do you think of him?
Anyway, even if you are sacrificed, there's no guarantee it will give me the ring. I'd be needlessly putting my life in jeopardy.
What?
What are you planning to do?
This is what I will tell your father. The dragon killed you here, as I commanded.
Yeah, good guy. That.
Here we go.
Oh, defeat!
Why are you doing this?
Do this right?
Hurry! Run away! If you still wish to live, go!
Thank you, David! Elden Ring macaroni.
Gwendolyn, you've done a very foolish thing.
This isn't about using the cauldron, is it? Why do you seek her death so fervently?
Sorry, just in the middle of a cutscene.
Do you really want to know? After she is dead, I will inform the nation that the witch was the king's daughter. And after having a child with the enemy, he was such a monster that he killed her.
Yeah, good Viking, huh?
The people will wonder if such a man is fit to be king.
I never thought one of my king's trusted generals could be so treacherous.
After I deal with you, I'll recapture that girl and offer her to the dragon. Why don't you try begging for mercy? Perhaps you could be the new king's mistress.
Bruh, get this guy away from me. Get this guy. Everyone has their fate. Hers was just unfortunate. Yeah, but it's because of this guy. It's because of this guy. And yeah, I really like my raid notification. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna beat his butt. He's protected with by the 4 plates on his chest, the dinner plates. So I have to knock out all his plates before I can do damage. I knocked 1 off already. 2? If I stay really close to him... Oh no, he breathes fire. With the spicy drink. No items? Okay, fine, no items. Oh, sorry. Oh, there. He said it. Oh shoot! Oh, get these Valkyries out. These Valkyries will refill his drink. No! Don't you dare! He's so sexist. Why do you want to help him? Oh shoot! I gotta kill all these Valkyries. They will help put his plate back on. Do not put his plate back on. I swear, you do not. It took me so long to get them off. Do not put his plates back on. No! What the heck? I am your princess. Do not help the enemy. Do not put it back on. Don't put it back on. It takes so much time to put it back on. Get it back. Ow! Lovely words of Valhalla. They are helping my enemy. Oh, and here comes another one. Oh my gosh! Do not put the plates in the dishwasher. Do not refill his drink. The refills are not free. We're not this one. Do not refill his drink. What the heck, bro? Oh, great. Now he's drunk. He's drunk. I don't like him when he's drunk. Ow! Macaroni. Oh, snap. Ow! Ow! Valkyries are amazing, but not when they are refilling his drinks and his armor. There. Ugh. Yeah, stay down. Stay down. You're a bad Viking. Go to bed. No apple juice.
This is hopeless. You have disobeyed me and killed my chief vassal. The fact that you are my daughter cannot save you from punishment. The citizens of the nation will never stand for it.
You're trembling. Do you regret your actions?
There is no excuse for what I did. I am prepared to face the consequences. I shall endure any form of punishment.
Rebellious Valkyrie, you will undergo the customary punishment. A sleeping spell will be cast upon you. When you awaken, your heart will belong to a stranger. Your pride and honor will be stripped away. You will devote your life to him, bear his children, and grow old.
I care not. My actions spared you from suffering.
Oh, my dear, what have I done?
Yes.
You are most certainly my precious daughter.
I have longed to hear you say those words. Oh, Father.
Because the Valkyrie, they value their independence and their ability, independent, don't need no man. So for them to fall in love and get married is a punishment because it's like losing their core identity and they're no longer fighting. They're now like in a domestic setting. So that is cruel for them. We're just gonna put, yeah, see? See, Sanat and XC have like two different perspectives. Look how pretty her dress.
So that's it.
That.
I am no longer a Valkyrie.
It's almost like for women to have...
It's as if it was all a dream.
It's like for women to have their place in society, they have to fight. So when they can't fight anymore, they're punished by having to get married. It'd be an honor to marry her. They're basically the angels of hell. You just said you want her to refill your drink. You said it'll be an honor, but you want her to refill your drink. What? Are there girl warriors in America? You do what? Is it an honor or you want her to refill your drink? And hi, Exie! Chapter 4 Old Castle Terrace.
Feel like I slept forever.
Are you all right? I shall bring you some tea.
I feel a bit better knowing that you're here.
Her maid followed her.
I will attend to you, even if I wasn't ordered to.
That's it.
Miras, thank you so much.
I would love to have a Valkyrie refill my drink. How amazing would that be? She can be my wife. She can be my wife. Oh my god. I just imagine you using that as a pickup line. Like, hey, you wanna be my... Sorry, you wanna refill my drink and be my wife while you're at it?
You're looking lovely as usual.
Brahm. That's my spear. What is it doing here?
He said that Odin gave him that spear. Princess, you are the king's daughter, correct?
To give away the spear my sister handed me as she lay dying.
Isn't it a beautiful dress? Look at that. Look, she can run a little bit too. Isn't the graphic so... Look at this graphic. Isn't it so beautiful? The drink was the main story quest and the measures the optional side quest. But you get the most experience from the side quest, as usual. Yeah, don't ask why she's still in this outfit. Oh, the Puka! Is that the Puka restaurant? Is that a Puka restaurant?
Princess, I'm a puka vendor. Is there something you need?
I don't know. What do you have for me? Milk! Oh, macaroni, yes. I'm gonna buy some milk. How do I buy things again? Yes. She sleeps on the balcony. Yeah, she does sleep on the balcony. Look how beautiful this place is. Doesn't everybody? Is this the restaurant? I don't remember. Is this where I moved? Unlock them. Oh no. Oh yes! I love the restaurant. You can eat a variety of dishes at the village's restaurants. Their menus expand as you advance the story. While the touring restaurant requires you to provide ingredients, these places require currency such as aerial coin, which you gather throughout your journey. Such coins are only used here, so use them freely. I gotta show you guys. A Puka Kitchen and a Cafe flyer. Look at that! To anyone with Valentinian coins, we welcome you. Gourmand Heaven, Puka Village. At the Rabbit Cafe and Puka Kitchen, we serve delicious food and lovely sweets. We accept any of these coins. All you need to do is pay the bill. We provide all our fresh ingredients. When you come to the Puka Village, please stop by. Let's go to one of the restaurants. I want to show you what it looks like. Wait, what's the Nat? What does the Nat say? Let me explain. A Valkyrie is amazing by itself.
Welcome.
To marry one would be a grand
What can
achievement
I
for the
get
man.
you today?
Man, you really want to marry a Valkyrie, don't you? No Valkyrie would marry me unslain enough on the battlefield. Canada? Wait, what about Canada? Yo, okay, what do you guys want to eat? What do you guys want to eat? Do you want Kuro? Ice cream and coolers? Crepe? Turny moose? Or pancakes? I can afford all of them. I'm gonna treat you guys a meal. You want crepe? Honestly, I can afford one of everything, but I'll let you guys decide the order. Okay, crepe first? Let's do the crepe first. We're gonna eat one of everything. I have money. It's dinner's on me. Dude, seriously, look at the food. Look at the food. Valkyrie posters. She's a Valkyrie. Get Odin Sphere.
Be all for you?
Okay, you want Kuro? Okay. Let's see what it looks like.
With pleasure.
Oh!
Bon appetit.
I've never had one before. I think they're more savory, or is it sweet? I don't know.
Will this be all for you?
I'm gonna get one of everything.
With pleasure.
Oh, my preparations? So my webcam, my mic, my OBS, my OBS settings, which took a while. Afterwards, after I started streaming, Trashy helped me a lot with actually getting good settings. I was mainly going online to see what are the recommended settings, and then just making sure I'm able to have stuff show up on OBS, like my audio, my overlays, the actual visual of the game audio, like setting up all the different sources. Let's do a turny moose. And then it was really just practicing and getting comfortable on Twitter, getting to know people, watching other people's streams and getting ideas. What is this? It looks so cute! It's like Jello! It's like Jello! We did eat a churro. I don't know how to pronounce that word. We'll get another churro after the pancakes. Wait, no. We have to go to the cafe, baby. We can't spend all our money in the kitchen because there's also a cafe we have to go to. Let's get pancakes, though. Oh, smack yeah, pancakes.
With pleasure.
Pan those cakes. Seriously, look at how good it looks.
Bon appetit.
Look at those pancakes. Look at the dripping sweet syrup. Churu? Choro? Look at my level just going up.
Will this be all for you?
Yes, because I have to go to the cafe now.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what the cafe sells. Which one? Churu or choro?
Welcome. What can I get you today?
Okay, we had. I don't want the salad. Okay, what do you guys want me to eat first? What do you guys want me to eat first? Not the salad. Maybe spicy chicken? Wait, spicy chicken? I can't eat spicy. So now you should watch Thor. They talk about Valhalla because Thor is a Viking god. I think you'll like Thor. Churro? Okay, if no one has chicken, okay, it's spicy chicken though. Let's do the spicy chicken first.
With pleasure.
Yeah, the movie. Did you watch Thor 4? Love and Thunder? Look at that.
Bon appetit.
Oh my gosh. Drool. Okay, how much money do I have left? Thor 4 is very recent, Sanat, so if you don't remember, you likely have not watched it. It only came out last month. That's at the Gucci. Sounds like Gucci. Notchi. Whatever that is. What's a notchi?
With pleasure.
Thor is funny? Yes, Thor is very wacky. Yeah, it came out early July. But I watched it last week. Who has a CGI kid face? Thor doesn't have a CGI kid face. I watch all 4 Thor movies. The floating one? The floating? Who's floating?
Will this be all for you?
What's pot oh food? What, you want to play Fortnite, Sanad? You're a Fortnite person? I don't remember. Who? What? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Bon appetit!
I'm blowing all my money in the restaurant. Okay. Then don't. A lot of other games have Valkyries, Sanad. You don't have to play everyone that has.
Will this be all for you?
I mean, you're choosing not to play it. Okay, against my better judgment, I will get a mandra salad.
With pleasure.
I just want to show you all what the food items look like. But I don't. Okay, then don't! Macaroni!
Bon appetit!
Again, there's a lot of games out there that have Valkyries. Like this one. Play Odin Sphere, Sanad. She's a Valkyrie. Okay, one last thing before I'm poor again.
Will this be all for you?
I'm gonna eat a salad and then I'm gonna be poor. And I'll leave. Because we have eaten like 8 meals. You know, all the bright... I don't even know what is the gameplay of Fortnite. Everyone talks about it.
Bon appetit!
And I know you can get V-Bucks to buy cosmetics, but I don't know what is the actual gameplay. Is it like Apex? I'm guessing it's some sort of first-person shooter game. It's a battle royale?
Will this be all for you?
Like a shooter game?
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm macaroni poor, so let's get on with the story. We ate everything we could. Let me... Okay, let's see what I want. I can level up some skills now. Increase arrow damage, repel, cover pow, charm, 20% shot... enhance additional power supply, recover power. Guess this one. Yeah, I mean, even now it's a lot of trial and error still. And I had a lot of help when I started. Like, after I started, I got to know more people, and a lot of people were very helpful to me. And against my better judgment, I will tell you this very embarrassing story. Actually, I don't want to tell. It's very embarrassing. It's like Apex third person. Oh, third person! That's nice. Maybe I can play Fortnite. I can't play Apex because it's first person. Puka Village. You can now access the Puka Village with Ant. There, you can eat a variety of meals using the coins you gathered in your journey. Are we ready to go to the next part of the story? Let's go. Your better judgment got the better of you. They're fine. So... Wait, no, cutscene.
There you are, Gwendolyn.
I mean,
Oswald, the Shadow Knight. So I have been forced to accept the enemy's elite soldier as my husband. It seems I am destined to suffer.
I must take my leave soon. But before I go, I would like to give you something. Your hand, please.
This ring.
I'm sorry, I have nothing else worthy of being presented to you. This is a beautiful ring that I obtained from a dragon named Wagner.
The ring to Trell?
Will you accept it?
For those who don't remember, the ring to Trell is the ring that is basically the key to the cauldron. It's something that her father, King Odin, he seized the cauldron, but Velvet turned it off with the ring to Trell. And she said the dragon Wagner was hiding it. And he somehow got the ring from the dragon Wagner and he's giving it to her.
Why are you giving me something so precious?
How can I say it? Well, it's because I want to see you smile, to see you happy.
I am a warrior. My only happiness stems from battle.
Oh, keep that theory, Soapensy. You'll find out.
You sound unsure. Do you fancy him?
No. That man is my enemy.
Yeah.
When I think about all the warriors he has slain, I cannot forgive him, no matter how kind he is to me. My father's spell is making me feel this way. 'Tis not love. It simply cannot be. I shall seek vengeance the moment it presents itself. That is what my father would want me to do.
There is no reason for you to remain loyal to a king who has abandoned you.
I just want to do what will make my father happy.
That is what Oswald just said to you.
I was really surprised by that
He
development.
yearns for your love in the same way you yearn for your father's.
It matters not. For now, I am simply a prisoner being manipulated by my captor.
I honestly was so surprised. I was even more surprised when everyone said they knew it.
Oswald, are you leaving so soon?
Yes, I have an oath to keep.
She's married! Back off, boy.
Gwendolyn, will you wait for me?
She's literally
I belong to
married.
you now. If you command me to wait, I shall obey.
I don't think she...
You are not an object, and I will not allow anyone to treat you thus. Never. I take my leave. I shall be back soon.
Oh, that line. That line.
This ring is undoubtedly to Trell. This will allow the cauldron to be activated. I must take it to my father.
Bro, that's your engagement ring. That one line... Yes, that's her punishment for disobeying her father.
Princess!
I come with a message for the king.
Oh, snap.
What are you doing? I may have been banished, but I will not tolerate such treatment.
The king has ordered us to kill you on sight.
Now we're fighting through our own country. Let's go treason! Oh, mid-boss stage already? Alright. I literally just started. What do I got? What do I got? I'm not afraid of you! Get out of here! Ow! Yeah! In this playthrough, she isn't married yet. No, the moment she woke up, I think she's technically married to him already. I don't know how the legality goes of marrying a Valkyrie, but she's pretty married. But oh my gosh, that line from Oswald, I still remember the first time I played it, I was squealing. It just sounded so cool. You are not an object, and I will not allow anyone to treat you thus. Like, ah! Well, I don't know if she's fully married or not, but I'm pretty sure she's almost fully married at least. No! Yeah! And you will find out, I don't think it's a spoiler, but you will play as Oswald and learn from his perspective on what happened and his thoughts. We're gonna play as 5 different characters, and everything will combine into like one big storyline. Hey, girly girl. I just appreciate a cool guy when I see one, okay? You obtain redstone key. Super Z! No! I still remember what you guys did this morning. Everyone doing all those reaction buttons on my Discord. Ha! What did we do? What did you not do? Ha! This is a very bizarre timing for my Discord channel invitation to show up. Right when I said, I didn't forget what you guys did on my Discord channel. Hey, you want to join my Discord channel? Sad. I got a new recipe for pancakes. You just need milk and egg for pancakes? What happened to the flour? That reminds me of the song. Have you guys... No! I have too much grape seeds! Macaroni! I can only carry 9. I have too much seeds! Oh, macaroni. We're in a Discord. You too can interact with me. Bruh! Are all Discord channels like that? The couple that I've been to are not like that, I swear. I don't know why. Bizarre things always happen on mine. I don't know, the reaction pictures and all that. Name changes. Hey, Sanad, I'm killing your precious Valkyrie. How do you feel about that? But to be fair, they're trying to kill me. It's self-defense. Valkyrie this! Yeah! Yeah! I've never But I'm a Valkyrie? Well, we're not friends. You're my son. It's a Valkyrie killing a Valkyrie though, so... How long is this stream gonna be? I'm not super sure yet. I'm still pretty good for maybe at least another hour. What should I plant? Maybe I'll plant a grape. I mean, you sort of... But they're so cute. Look at my grape! Look at my grape! Wait. Look at my grape! Look at this beautiful grape. It's a hard life, but it's an honest life. I'm a farmer. And I have too much stuff. That's why we all do it now. What were the gifts? 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 Too much seeds. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Store some stuff. Ring. Da 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 da. Okay, there.
Whoa, I'm not an enemy. I'm just a traveling salesman passing through. As long as you have cash, I don't care who you are.
What if I don't have cash? Area map! Yes! Map, yeah.
Whoa, I'm as long as you...
Chicken au gratin. I need cheese and I need chicken. Look at all these chickens out there. What else? What else you sell me?
As long as...
I can buy cheese. Let's buy some cheese. Power Stone +1? Fireproof +1? These are good stuff. These are good stuff. Okay, let's see what am I gonna equip. What am I gonna equip? I don't need... Star Pendant... okay, Power Stone... Holy... Oh, wait, whoa. Other things because you're more active. Oh! Really? I've always thought I'm not that active on my Discord because I'm often gone for a big chunk of the day. Do I count as being active? Burn or burn straight. My PP goes down, but I think it's okay. Really? Oh, I guess it's all relative. I always feel like I'm not as active as I should be. Again, because I'm gone for a chunk of the day every day. Oh, I gotta go back and hit. Really? Ah, grape seed. I guess the ones I go to are usually pretty active. To be fair, I'm not going a lot. I'm not in a lot of Discord servers. I'm just in a couple. And they're all good friends.
Touring restaurant. Do you have it? I see you have a new...
Yes, I'm gonna eat so much food. I'm gonna eat so much food.
What do you want to order?
Bro, I'm gonna eat so much food, man. Because it's more worth it to cook the food than to eat it in a restaurant. Because when you go cook food, look at all the bonus experience. The yellow is the bonus experience. So let's go with chicken au gratin first. Oh yeah, chicken. Dude, chicken and cheese. What a legendary. What a legendary combo. Oh, is that chicken and cheese?
For the wait.
Is it chicken and melted cheese?
I can't believe you said that.
What said what? Wait, isn't Jeff Bezos the Amazon guy? What did I say? What did I talk about Amazon? I'm extremely confused. Pastry? Is that pastry?
Is there anything else you want to order?
What? But pastry hasn't even talked yet. Is pastry here? That's a very pastry thing to do. But why Jeff Bezos? It wasn't you.
Very well. Leave it to me.
It was definitely the real Jeff Bezos. What did I say that made him astounded though?
Sorry for the wait.
I can't believe you said that. What did I say? I was just talking about... I don't remember what I was talking about. Look at my levels just going up by eating.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, one more.
Very well. Leave it
Yeah,
to
Jeff Bezos visited my stream to give me $1. Because he couldn't believe I said that.
Enjoy.
So for the eating animation, I'm just gonna keep it for the first dish.
Prepared anew.
And then afterwards, I'm gonna skip over it. Because I don't think people need to watch the same animation over and over again. Yo, I'm gonna do this one. Pancakes! He's been a long time viewer.
As you wish.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Do you mind giving me a free month of Prime, please? Can I have a free month of Prime? It's getting pretty expensive and I'm being held hostage by my mom. I'm actually being held hostage by my mom. What? Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at my levels. Look at my levels.
Will that be all? As you wish.
I'm not asking for money. I just want a free month of Prime. It's not money. It's a discount.
Enjoy your meal.
What?
No, I'm suing you for $1.5 million for saying that thing you said.
What did I say? What did I say? What? Because I want a free month of Prime?
Will that be all?
I don't think it's unreasonable. Who's doing that?
As you wish.
I don't think it's Sanad. I don't think Sanad usually does that. I don't think so.
Sorry for the wait.
And Soapensy said it's not him. What did I say? Why? You know, when you sue me for so much money that I don't have, you just aren't. You know what I mean? When you charge someone $1 million and $5 million, it doesn't make a difference because I only have like 10.
I await your further payment.
Ah, my level went up so much. What can I upgrade? Oh, backstab. You have 10 million, I have $10. The punishment is you shall become his wife. Oh my god. I'm not a Valkyrie. You have no power here. I'm not a Valkyrie. Okay, let's go kill more Valkyries. In honor of Sanad.
Hey Mika. Wake up. Wake up, Mika. Wake up.
This is so Pensy. This one is so you, so Pensy. You haven't done that joke for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's you. Oh no, wait, we're killing dwarves instead. It's not? But no one else does that joke. It's not? Oh, okay, fine. Then who is it? So Nat has never made a coma joke. Oh, here's the Valkyries. You gotta be careful of the dwarves because they drop bombs. Yeah! No! I said you say, I didn't say it was true. Don't you put that evil on me. I got a bigger bag. I got cheese. You know, all that talk about cheese, and I've never had cheesecake before. I have never had cold cheese before. Well, no, I've had the cheese slices, so I guess that is not correct. But I've never had cheese desserts before. Is that a new recipe? Yes, yogurt mousse. The yogurt mousse is really good. It gives you so much experience. I ate it a lot. Every time I played the game, I eat so much yogurt mousse. I honestly don't know. I think right now it's mostly... I don't know who else is watching, but right now active in chat is mostly Soapensy and Sanad. So I honestly don't know who's doing that. Do I have a yogurt? I think I have a yogurt. I might actually be able to do a yogurt mousse right now. Can we yogurt mousse? Have to. Table for one! Table for one! Yup!
Maury Stewart, do you have a new recipe?
Yes! I think I have a yogurt. I don't? Did I not buy a yogurt? Aww.
I await.
Okay. Let's see where to go. Okay, let's go down. I could use a Valkyrie to pour me some mead, would be the greatest. Experience known to man. They're married to these guys. Look. All the Valkyries are girls, and all the warriors are these guys. So I'm guessing they're married to each other. Oh, these are Vikings! Look at their hats! Look at their hats before I killed them. Ha! Your Viking powers won't protect you from me. You have a hammer, I have a spear! It's someone with money that doesn't limit the list of them. Oh, I mean, so far it's been like $4. Like 3 or 4? Race enhancement. Oh, that's good. How to be on time. Notification and alarm. What do you mean? You came on time. You were here before it even started. Did I master it? Yes, I mastered it. Huh. Where? Oh, we're going. How to be on time to be in a place that gives you... What? Be in a place in life that gives you... Or set an alarm? Or what they call a phone alarm? I don't know if my phone has an alarm. It's so old, it might not have an alarm function. I have never used my phone as an alarm before. Also because I don't turn on my phone at night. So there's no point. And where'd I go? Oh, I gotta go right. I gotta go right. I gotta go right. That's right. That's right. What? Fan ASMR? What? Like an actual fan? I like to sleep in quiet. I like rain, but I won't intentionally listen to like sound of rain on YouTube or something. But I do enjoy this natural sound of rain. Like I like to have my windows opened when it's raining. I don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh really? I actually. Tell you why I don't like to have my fan on when I sleep. It feels like a waste of electricity because when I'm asleep, I'm not benefiting from the fan, right? But it's still running. So I feel really bad for it that it's still working when I'm asleep. Because of that, I try really hard not to sleep with my fan on. I only did it during the heat wave. It just feels wasteful. You know, if I'm listening to music in my room and I have to leave my room, I pause the music. Because I feel so bad for it. It's still playing music when... Ah! It's like I'm still listening. It's like my computer is still playing the music when I'm not there to listen to it. It feels wasteful. My body is still on, but I'm not conscious of it, so I don't really need it, right? I listen to YouTube when sleeping, but I don't listen to ASMR. What do you listen to then? Like a podcast? Oh, ow! Oh, I find an airship here. And I remember. Oh, snapper pepper. Oh, this is such a messy fight. There's so much going on. Why am I so bad at throwing things? I swear, I'm so bad at throwing things. I always aim wrong. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Wait, this is a very chaotic boss level. Give me a second. Wait. Your stream's getting laggy? Is everyone experiencing lag? I hope it's not because of me. You can deflect... Oh, I can deflect the Dorothean's battleship homing missiles by guarding. Oh yeah, I always forget I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit the missiles back at it. I suck at doing that. Oh, I wonder if it's because... Let me see my KBS. Let me see watch my KBS. Is it dropping? When you said lag, are you saying the messages have lag? Or the physical stream itself is lagging? Because my KBS is stable. Ow! Wait, look. Most fights are not this chaotic, so let me just finish this fight. The stream is laggy? Oh, it looks fine on the KBS though. Huh. Okay, I'll go watch the VOD later. Thank you for letting me know. Winky. I can tell you that this is like a curse of Odin Sphere. When it was on the PS2, it was also laggy like crazy. Because it was too powerful for the PS2. My dad's probably just tired. Happens sometimes. There's nothing wrong with doing it. Okay, thank you for the reassurance, Sinad. I really hope I can keep streaming this game because I love it so much. Do I have too much stuff? Do I have too much stuff? Let me dump some stuff first. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. How are you all doing today? I hope you had a really good dinner today. Wait, no, someone's... Thank you, but that's not what I'm not fishing for compliments. Wah! What? No, I mean that wasn't what I was asking when I said reassurance. Okay, wait, I gotta kill some Valkyries. because of Sanad, I'm just like, I'm killing some Valkyries. Actually, Soapensea, it's gonna be bad on the weekend. And then it'll cool down again on Tuesday, but the weather forecast changed again. Yeah, thank you, Sanad. I will go watch the VOD though afterwards, just to make sure to see if there's anything I can do about it or if there is lag. What? How am I hurting my sons? There's no sun here. They're all Valkyries.
Did you fish me?
Oh my gosh, who is doing this? Restore directly charges magic power, an essential for those who use magical power. I thought you wanted Oh, I see. So when I said thank you for the reassurance, that's what you thought I meant. Ah, naruhodo ne. No, it's because two people said Bricatric and Sanaz said it's leggy. Oh no, I don't have a key. So I was just saying, and then Sanaz was trying to reassure me that it's probably the issue is not me, and that I can continue playing Odin Sphere. Okay, thank you for that. See, that kind of reinsurance. Thank you. I don't want to fish for compliments. Man, the tips, the donations page always looks so weird. Now it says compliments. Give me $1. People gotta be like, what? I do really like the enemy designs. They're supposed to look generic, but they all look so pretty. Look at them. The captains are light blue, so you can tell they have different ranks. Oh, but I don't like them when they hit me. So you're going down, sister. Ow, 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 or I'm going down. Ow. Yeah! There. Okay, thank you, Sanad. I got more chicken! Free chicken! Oh boy, I hope it's dry. Dry chicken? Yes, please. I haven't had dry chicken for a while. I really should. The other day when I went to a fried chicken place, I had their chicken strips and it was very unfortunately a little more juicy than they used to be. They used to have such good quality. What happened? It was so juicy that time. I was a little disappointed, but I am willing to give them a second chance. Oh, is that the key? Oh, steel key. Is that the key to open that chest? Egg! So Jeff Bezos gave me $3. Compliments gave me $1. Mika the Meme Lord gave me $1.269. That's just how it... Wait. Trying to... Is there a typo? Trying to find the trying... camp? Is that a typo or is it meant to be like that? Just before I read it, I want to make sure it is correct. Oh, do you mean time? Is TAM supposed to be time? Okay, I'm gonna pretend it's time. And I'll try reading it. it's actually meant to be like that? Alright. Trying Tam. What's a Tam? Oh, okay. What about a trying Tam? Okay, sorry. What about a trying Tam to themes? What about a trying Tam to themes? Oh, that is a hard one. Nice. What's a Tam though? Can I open it now? No! Really? Steel key? No! Macaroni. That was really quiet? What was really quiet? You didn't hear the twister? Okay, I'll say it again. Try to find... Okay, sorry. Try to find a shrine hand to talk to true tears of the streams. There, do you hear that? What is Tamison? Is that like a raisin? That's good? Okay, cool. It's a name? Like a name of a person? Oh, my key! Yes, my key! Lost Girl, is that a show? Oh, have you heard of that song? What's it called? Peter... Lost Boys? What's it called? I am a lost boy from Peter Pan. Da 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 da. That never lands. What's it called? I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. Small key! Oh, wait, what? Battle start? You ambush me with loot? Well, guess what? It works. Bones are an item to throw, but I don't like using them because they're gross and disrespectful. Alright, we'll go. But Sanad, if I'm your mom, doesn't that make me half Viking or honorary Viking? Good night, Sanad. Thank you for staying for so long. I know it's really like... Wait, Pastry's here! Wait, Pastry? Are you Jeff Bezos? Are you Jeff Bezos? Bozos? But was that you? Are you Jeff Bezos? Are you compliments fishing for compliments? Are you compliment fishing? I wish I was a billionaire. Don't we all? Gosh, Pastry sounds so innocent and guilty at the same time. You always sound so guilty and innocent at the same time that I feel bad for doubting you, and then I feel bad for not doubting you. Ah! What? Bombs away! If you're Bozos, please buy me the ticket instead of having me buy one. Isn't Bozo a clown? Bozo's a clown? A clown owns Amazon? Huh. Huh. Ow! Bozo a bot? What? He's a bot? But it's B-O-Z-O, no? Why would B-O-Z-O be pronounced basil? Like the vegetable. Isn't basil what you put in spaghetti? Oh, we're almost near the boss fight. Macaroni, yeah. Basil? Why is it B-O-Z-O? is someone spelling it wrong? Is it not spelled B-O-Z-O? Okay, what am I gonna plant? Let's plant a muggle. Give me my fruit. Give me my fruit. It's harvest time. Okay, good night, Ricatrick. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you have a wonderful sleep and you have a really good dream. And I'm gonna do a boss fight. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be so much cooking. I'm gonna be burning, but I'm still gonna do my best to cook for everybody. It's gonna be warm tomorrow, and then the warmest on Sunday. And then cooling off a little bit on Tuesday, but Sunday's gonna be really warm. I will do my best to stay cool. So when we're doing Overcooked 2, I may be setting things on fire and be on fire myself.
I thought it was time that you'd call on me. Now then, what do you want to order?
I don't know, do you have something good? Oh, cheese omelet! Oh, smack yeah, cheese omelet, yes!
Very well, leave it to me. Enjoy your meal.
It does levitate. Oh, he's a magic pig. He's a magic pig. He can do that if he wants. Oh, smack yeah, look at my level up.
Is there anything else you want to order?
More! This is delicious. I want another.
As you wish.
I don't know. What do you want to chat about?
Sorry for the wait.
Do you have any more like information or questions you want to ask on how I started streaming? Because I'm not sure if I presented a very comprehensive answer. I realized I was a little distracted. Killing Valkyrie.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming today.
Is there anything else you want to
So
order?
fancy. That is so you. Only you like to donate in that very specific amount. Oh, hi, Fears. How are you today? Wait, it's getting dark. I'm gonna turn on my light. So fancy. So fancy. No one else donates in that very specific amount, okay? That is so you. Oh. Yeah! Well, dodge the bombs! You kind of gave yourself away, you know? Ow! Yeah! Ah! I got bombed! Oh shoot, the bombs! Don't do drugs, you butt! I have never seen anyone else do that. Like, nobody. It's usually $1 because $1 is the minimum to, like, get your message read. So it's mostly $1. You big spender, you. Takes notes? What? What kind of notes? Oh! You ready? You ready? We're up for a boss fight. We're gonna boss fight. Who are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight Daddy? Oh, flashbacks. Flashbacks on another game.
This place, you seem to be an honest soul. I'll sell you something since you're here.
Oh, I'm so honored you're selling me something. I have to pay for it, bruh. Yeah, it's boss fight time. Let's see who we're gonna fight. But first we save. Because I don't want to overlevel on stream. So I actually have to use some skills. Oh, thank you, So Pensy. Thank you so much.
quite. Don't you recognize me?
You're Lord Brigan!
The Queen of the Underworld thinks highly of me. I have been delegated to discipline King Odin, who steals jewels from her realm. Observe, the pitiful king is merely a puppet to my will. This country is finally mine!
So you're behind the chaos in this land. You disgust me. Leave the king at once!
I'll tear off those wings of yours and remove my shame for having known you.
Basically, Brigan died.
Your soul shall become my plaything.
Sometime while she was asleep, and now he is possessing King Odin, and we got a free papa. We got a free papa! Let's go! Another game, another papa to save. And I cannot use items. Huh. Nope. No! No! I got an item that I can't use. Ha! No! 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 Ow! No! Let's go! Ah! No! Yeah! Oh, look, another item that I can't use. Ah! No! No! Ow! What the heck? Are you summoning? Skills! No! Yeah. Ha! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Well, who's bonking me? Oh, don't you dare use that item! I can't use item. You're not allowed to use item. That's not fair. Ow! You used it! I said you're not allowed to use items. How dare you? There! Oh, hi, Kiva! Wait, what this open to say? In which the papa is a boss? No, we're not killing, we're saving him. Oh, okay. We'll dad joke after this cutscene.
Father, you've returned.
Gwendolyn, you made it back safely.
I have violated your edict, but I have important information for you. Please take this. This ring is to Trell.
Good work, Gwendolyn. That man, I was right to tempt Oswald.
Tempt? What do you mean, Father?
He and I formed a pact. I would give you to him if he could slay the dragon Wagner. Obviously, he succeeded. The ring is a prize from that battle. With your latest actions, you have atoned for your past transgressions. Welcome back, my child. Your honor has been restored.
The Shadow Knight, Oswald. He fought the dragon. For me.
Now that's true love.
No. This is no longer where I belong.
Gwendolyn.
Farewell. I wish you and the heavens well.
I don't think he expected her to not come back, though. Because she found someone better. She found true love. I don't really use these new skills. So I usually tend to stick with passive skills. I only use 1 or 2 skills anyways. What's up? Oswald? He is from an enemy country, yes. He is from the fairy kingdom. Remember the fairy queen who summoned the dragon on Gwendolyn? He is on that side. But he himself is not a fairy. There's some spoilers there. You'll find out more. You'll find out more. Don't worry. In Oswald's route. So Papa had a child. Oh! So Papa's child... No, sorry. Papa's lover is not from the fairy side. Papa's former lover, Velvet's mom, is from the Kingdom of Valentine, which is a ruined country and does not exist anymore. So there's a couple countries here.
You're so irresponsible. You didn't say where you went. I was nervous. If anything happened to you, he'd be very distressed.
Has he not returned yet?
No, not yet. It seems like he's the only thing on your mind lately.
Not at all.
But he does seem to be rather late.
It's not like I like him or anything.
Princess, are you hungry? There's a very nice restaurant through this portal.
Oh, I know. I ate like 7 meals there. Filet. Yogurt. Let's go to the restaurant again. Feed me. Feed me.
Welcome. What can I get you today?
But you got more. Oh, you got more stuff. Yes, you got more menu stuff. Yes. Let's do the whatever a blanc manger is.
With pleasure.
I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of romance in their games? Or a lot of romance in their games. Oh, look at this. It's so cute. Look at this. It looks like a giant blob of jello. Oh, schmick, yeah. Yeah.
Will this be all for you?
I like games that have romance in it. Elden Ring, but don't the maidens die if they give you their powers? Mugo Kromet on the Android and Joel. Hi, Kiva! Good morning! Happy Saturday to you!
Bon appetit!
Bon appetit! Saturday. But isn't there more than one maiden, Sopansi?
Will this be all for you? Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm poor. Okay, I'm gonna go. What? I'm pretty sure there's more than one maiden. But there's more.
Since you've come all the, I have.
No, there's more than one maiden. I remember. I remember. Well, that's not even. Oh, I forgot to do Fierce dad joke. I'm so sorry, Fierce. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I really hope Jerry the jellyfish is here. What is a shark's favorite sandwich? Oh, thank you for the head pet. What is a shark's favorite sandwich? There's no romance if the maiden just dies. Okay, there's no romance. Any guesses? Any guesses? Imperial sandwich. That's a good try. Let me get a drink of water. Yes, please pat the Mika, don't bonk the Mika. I'm gonna do one run of the Forest of Ifrit. This is just an extra level to get some items and levels. It won't take long, but I want to make one run before I advance with the story. It's cheaper to do a dungeon to get the items than to spend money for it. So let me just make a quick run through, okay? I will not do the boss fight. I'm just doing the normal runs. Any guesses? So the answer to what is a shark's favorite sandwich? It's peanut butter and jellyfish. That's why I was hoping that Jerry, the best jellyfish, is here. Or maybe it's better that he's not. He might be horrified. See, I got fish fillet. It would be so expensive to buy it myself. Okay. Oh, you didn't say okay. Is there something here? Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well or emotionally or whatnot, but I hope you feel better soon, Kiva. Thank you for dropping by to say hi. Have a good day, okay? I hope you have a good Saturday. Oh, there's your okay. Take care, Kiva. See you next time. I'm just running through. That is a big delay. I was like, what's going on? Sopensi, you're not doing the line. Huh. Ow! Did you just throw a grape at me? Rude. If you stop talking for the rest of the stream, probably a little bit. I mean, if I suddenly stop talking, you would be worried too, right? Ugh. Uh-huh. See? That joke again? Okay. Oh, why did the pig leave the costume party? So why did the pig leave the costume party? Ugh. Mama. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating so... boss fight! Wait, I'll hydrate after this. I love Gwendolyn's critical line. This is it! Okay, I can tell the punchline while I'm fighting a boss. So why did the pig leave the costume party? Because everybody thought he was a boar. Get it? Everyone thought he was a boar. Oh, bear's trying to sneak up on me. No, bear! Ah! Ow! There! the goodies I got. Just from replaying a level. I'm just gonna do it once on stream, but off stream though. Wait, so let's see. No, okay? Is it because Hurt already said okay? Oh yeah, my hydrate! I forgot to hydrate. I'll do it right now. Thank you for the hydrate. Why are the bees mad? I don't even eat honey. Rude. Oh, can I upgrade? Yes! Amanya. Oh, don't use smack honey on me. You can run, but you can't hide, gingerbread man. Yeah! Yeah, they drop... I guess it makes sense why a bear would drop salmon. Because they eat them. I never really thought about it, but it's pretty accurate. The battle system is so fluid in this game. I absolutely love it. Oh, boss fight. Huh. Yeah! Oh. Excuse me? Okay, now I'm curious. If any of you were a boss, what would be your drops? You can't say that about me and not tell me about your drops. What's your drops? If I were to look you up in a walkthrough, what would I find? Hurt, you first. What's your drop? My foot. That's like everybody except me. That would be everybody's drop except for mine. Because my phone's usually away from me. Or maybe your computer, your new laptop. I'm taking your new laptop. Itadaku wa? What about unique drops? Got any unique drops? Hey bro, you got some drops on your phone? Alright, I think that's enough grinding. I am comfortable to go to a... I went to the wrong place. I am comfortable to go to the next level. Can I go to the world map from here? Oh, return to base. Nice. Return to the world map. I guess my handy black shoulder bag that would contain tissue. What's a power bank? What is a power bank? Winter. Go to Puka Village. Actually, let's go to Puka Village. Can I buy something? Oh no, I shouldn't come here. I should go to the other restaurant. I already ate the good stuff here.
Welcome. What can I get you to?
Yeah, I already ate the good stuff here. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to your competitor because they have new stuff. My power bank is a portable charger? Like a cable?
Welcome. What can I get you today?
You got new stuff? Oh, you got new stuff. Seafood salad? That sounds disgusting, but I'll eat it. It sounds disgusting, but It gives the most experience, so I'll take it.
Bon appetit!
Look at all those green. Props to you, Gwendolyn. I can't do that. Nice.
Will this be all for you?
I'll also have this. Whatever this is. Salmon ashakapashipihyore.
With pleasure. Bon appetit!
Oh, thank you so much for the follow! Thank you, Cash Canis! Thank you, thank you! I really hope you enjoy your stay here. I really appreciate it. There's surely a cable, but basically you think of a power bank like a small brick that can charge your phone on the go. Charge your phone? Oh! I think I understand what you mean.
Thank you very much.
So it's like the electricity is in the box. Oh, that is very handy. Wait, where am I going? Oh, here.
Please tell me, where is he gone?
He went to the Fire Kingdom to fulfill a promise he made to the king there. He's been gone for some time now. Something may have happened.
To fulfill a promise? What is happening in the Fire Kingdom? My heart aches with each passing day. I cannot bear it. I cannot wait like this.
The Great King Onyx is just ahead.
Welcome, Princess of Ragnarok.
It has been a while, Your Majesty.
You are as beautiful as ever. 'Tis always a pleasure to welcome you to our kingdom. This way, please. Allow us to entertain you.
Your Majesty, I have come here seeking answers. I have heard that my husband Oswald has come to this land. Are you aware of this?
As much as I would like to say that I am not, I cannot lie in the face of such beauty. He is certainly here. He is fighting for me.
Fighting?
Yes, against a dragon that is terrorizing our country. Some say that this dragon is Leventhan, the one mentioned in the prophecies concerning the world's end. Our fire and our swords have had no effect on this newborn dragon. I thought his Belder may have some effect. But since I have heard no news, I assume it was useless as well.
Why Oswald?
You may not know this, but King Odin had already promised your hand to me.
Ex-fiancé.
It would have helped unify both our countries. But your father went back on his word, and instead gave you to that tortured soul. In compensation for letting the issue drop quietly, Oswald made me a promise. He vowed to fight for his life on my behalf whenever I asked.
Oswald did this for me?
He may die. He may even already be dead.
How dare you suggest such a thing about my husband?
I can void our agreement and save him, if you will be my bride. It's up to you, Gwendolyn, as long as you become mine.
Inferno King, you are no different than the men back home. I am not an object.
And I will not let anyone treat me as thus.
Get her, Vulcans! Capture her, but don't harm her.
Okay, what should I do? What should I do? There's 2 more chapters left. We've been doing basically 2 chapters per stream. I could do 1 more chapter and then do the epilogue in the next stream, but that might kind of throw off the consistency. Because then we finish the main story, and then by the epilogue, people might not remember what happened next week. So you know what? I think this is a good stopping point. We will finish Gwendolyn's story next week, and maybe start a little bit of the new character, who I will not mention for spoiler's sake. But you know what? Let's find someone to raid for now. I think this is a good stopping point. Okay, let me see who we can raid. Also, for those who don't know, tomorrow we have a very exciting collab. Tomorrow, Saturday, 2 p.m. Sorry, not 2. 5 p.m. PDT. Me, Gidio, Pastry, and Soleil are playing Overcooked 2, and I am expecting so much fun collaboration and cooperation. We're gonna make so much delicious dishes for everybody. It's gonna be so fun, even though there might be fire, but only to kill the bacteria when food falls on the ground. So I really hope to see everyone there tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun. I see the chaos coming. Sylph, what do you mean? It's gonna be so wholesome. I can already tell. Okay, let's raid. I see. What? I will have you know, the last time I played with Pastry, I got burned alive. Because I kept going near the fire. It wasn't me. I was the one trying to use the fire extinguisher. Okay, let's go raid Gidio because it's Fall Guys Friday. And let's go support Gidio. Let me head over to the ending screen. The joke. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Soapensy. Alright, thank you so much again, everyone. I really appreciate all your support, and I'm hoping you're enjoying Odin Sphere so far. I really, really love this game, and I'm so happy to share it with all of you. Let's go raid Gidio, and then we'll be playing with Gidio tomorrow. So see you all for now. Bye-bye.